Learn more on BBC Bitesize.
Hello and welcome to BBC Bitesize GCSE English Literature. I'm Jane Menzies and today we're diving into Shakespeare's tragedy Macbeth, a story of ambition, fate and the price of power. I've split the tale into 3 sections for you: the prophecy, the rise of tyranny and the tragic downfall. So without further ado, let the show commence. All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king. And with that proclamation, fate begins its call. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Good becomes evil and evil becomes good. Our story begins on a dark, stormy night when 3 mysterious witches deliver a life-changing prophecy to Macbeth, a well-respected Scottish general. They plant the seed of ambition in Macbeth and predict that he will one day become king. And not just for him. The prophecy hints that for Macbeth's best friend, Banquo, his sons will inherit greatness too, and one day become future kings. This spark sets off an inner conflict, as Macbeth himself ponders. Stars, hide your fires, let not light see my black and deep desires. Macbeth is clearly worried by the strength of his own ambition, which he refers to as black and deep desires. He knows there will be obstacles in his way, but is determined to get round them, to get what he wants. He just hopes that nobody will see what he is up to, which is why he wants the stars to stop shining. With the light hidden from the stars, no one will be able to see the dark desires he has inside him. Encouraged by these predictions, and spurred on by his wife, Lady Macbeth, Macbeth starts to wonder if destiny is something he can seize. Macbeth is on a dangerous path, but it makes us think, are our lives ruled by fate, or do our choices drive our destiny? Trust Shakespeare to slip in some existential questions between all the drama. With the seeds of ambition rooted, the stage is set for a descent into moral darkness, a journey that could change Macbeth forever. Driven by ambition, Macbeth makes a fateful decision. To fulfill the prophecy, he commits the unthinkable. He murders King Duncan in his sleep. Talk about career advancement gone wrong. In the aftermath, he exclaims, "Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand?" Here, Shakespeare is using blood to symbolise guilt and water to symbolise purity. The metaphor of Neptune's ocean suggests that no amount of water will ever remove the fact that Macbeth committed regicide, killing a king. Not even the strongest hand sanitizer would do the trick. Now he's on the throne, Macbeth is quickly consumed by guilt and paranoia, but the bloodshed didn't stop there. His fear of being overthrown and losing power drives him to commit further atrocities, even ordering the murder of his best friend, Banquo. This made Macbeth even more paranoid. At a royal banquet, he is haunted by the ghost of Banquo. He exclaims, "Thou canst not say I did it, never shake thy gory locks at me." When Banquo's ghost accuses him of murder, Macbeth is quick to say that he was not the one to kill him. But was Macbeth seeing a ghost, or was it just his conscience telling him what he did was wrong? As the scale of his actions mount, even Lady Macbeth, who encouraged Macbeth's ambition, is overwhelmed with remorse, crying, "Out, damned spot, out, I say." This is a metaphor for the guilt Lady Macbeth feels. She's got blood on her hands, and she wants to wash them clean and be free from the sin. Turns out murder stains are quite persistent. These dramatic scenes remind us how ambition, when pursued at all costs, can lead to inner chaos. The tale of Macbeth and Lady Macbeth serves as a warning. Immoral actions can haunt us forever. The consequences of Macbeth's decisions soon catch up with him. A rebellion forms as his tyrannical reign causes instability in Scotland. The very prophecies that once spurred his ambition begin to become his own undoing. Soldiers camouflaged themselves with branches from Birnam Wood, a forest in Scotland. This was mentioned in the witch's earlier prophecy that Macbeth will fall when the forest comes to the castle. What seemed impossible was now becoming a reality. In the face of inevitable defeat, Macbeth was reflective. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow Creeps in this petty pace from day to the last syllable of recorded time. Here Macbeth saw life as meaningless. The day by day will eventually lead people to their inevitable death. Shakespeare was reflecting on the uselessness of ambition and that you cannot stop time. Deep stuff from the Bard. In the final act, Macduff confronts and challenges Macbeth in the hope of restoring order to Scotland. "Turn, hellhound, turn!" That fierce cry marked Macduff's determination to end Macbeth's reign. Macduff had suspected Macbeth of killing Duncan and with that slayed him by chopping off his head. Not exactly a friendly handshake to settle their differences. With Macbeth now dead, Malcolm, Duncan's eldest son, ascends to the throne, restoring order to Scotland. And so our story comes to an end. Macbeth's tragic demise teaches us that the ruthless pursuit of power can lead to ruin. And that's condensed story of Macbeth. A powerful reminder of how misplaced ambition and moral compromise can lead to downfall. I hope I've helped bring the key moments of Macbeth to life and deepen your understanding of the play for your exam. For a more in-depth look and further resources, visit the BBC Bitesize website. The link is down below. Happy studying, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
For in-depth GCSE resources and practice, visit BBC Bitesize now.